Hey guys, so welcome to another WoW video, and for today's video I am doing the Murder Mystery Questline. This is something done out in the Brawlers Guild, and at the end you'll get Bruce, which is one of the mobs you fight in the Brawler. He becomes your mount, and he is a very cool mount. I really like his special, and I will show you all that at the end of the video, but for now, I'm going to show you how you gain access and what you need to do this quest line. The quest line itself isn't too bad if you've got people out there, because there's a couple of steps where you kind of need people out there in order to complete them. I lucked out severely because I did this late at night, and there was still tons of people there, so yeah, I kind of lucked out in that sense. So for starters, how do you get the invitation? I got mine a few years ago in the Legion expansion from just killing stuff in Stormheim. In BFA, you can get them from killing enemy players or NPCs. There's also a vendor that walks around for Alliance, the Deep Run Tram, and for Horde Valley of Honor, and you can buy it off of the vendor if you're having troubles getting it. This is the path for Alliance anyway to get to the Brawlers Guild. And in order to start the quest line, all you gotta do is just do your first fight. Your first fight will be Bruce, and when you finish fighting him, the quest will start. For the fight with Bruce, he's pretty easy. Just keep your distance, or at least try to. It can be tough. And stay clear of that chomp. That chomp is really what will hurt you. But if you just stay out of it, you'll be fine. Now, as someone who mains a Moonkin, this was a sad sighting right here. This part made me quite sad to see that it all starts with this dead boomkin on the ground. So yeah, that was unfortunate. But this is how it starts. So you'll investigate around the area to begin things. Okay, so your first real quest here is to win 3 Brawls. These, at the item level that we're sitting at now, are pretty easy. I remember they used to take some serious coordination and mechanics. I, like, no joke, just kind of rolled with it and just put my all into the fights and didn't even really follow too many mechanics until rank 7. So with the power you can do to these bosses, you don't necessarily have to follow the mechanics until you're, basically at the last rank. However, I will say that right at around rank 7, yeah, you're gonna want to start actually following the techniques. And the brawls, you definitely want to follow those. A lot of them involve running around and not being caught, so you definitely don't want to be in their face fighting them for a good portion of them. Some, yeah, but others have some, other mechanics to them. So this part's really easy. Just queue up 3 brawls. If not many people are here, it's not going to take you long to do that, but it really does depend on how many people are here. I got it done really fast because I believe at this point I was actually the only person in the brawl. So I was able to just kind of do it one after another. And then when you're done that, you will be moving on to bidding. It'll lead you to the quest, the Financial Participation Incentive. At this point, I did not like that I was the only one here, because in order to complete that quest, I have to bet on other people. So finally one guy showed up, and so I just, luckily I didn't wait around too long. It was maybe 5 minutes. I decided to grab a drink, have a vape, you know, and then someone rolled in here. And so I was able to start bidding on him, and then along the night, more people started joining. But you definitely want people here, because you can't complete that quest unless you have people to bid on. But all in all, that quest is pretty easy.
That's enough gabbing for me today.
Okay, so next up is lose a fight in the brawl. Well, that is an easy quest. However, I don't really like to just go in and purposely lose fights. So what I did is I just fought until the mob killed me, where, you know, I couldn't just zap them down, right? So there was one with fire. I figured, it's a good one. So, yeah. So that's all you gotta do for that one. Just lose the fight, and then you hand in.
We are bound by a common enemy.
Okay, so the next quest is Lord Brown's Deaths. And this one's easy. You just go buy a challenge card. It will be the challenge card for Lord Silthril. I don't know if I said that right. And he, you know, you just win the fight against him, and he will have the item for you. And then that completes that part. Okay, so for the next quest, all you gotta do is just do some brawls. So sign up for some brawls. Each win gives you a coin purse, which you'll get some of these items out of it. You can not do what I did. I was already opening up my purses that I would get from my wins. Now, there's two ways. I don't regret doing that. You just don't have to do that. You can finish the quest quicker. The reason I don't really regret doing that is because since I did do that, by the time I was done doing everything for the Bruce mount, I was 2 fights away from max rank, which I'd say is pretty good for literally just starting the ranking system like that night. So in this one video, I went from rank 1 to halfway through rank 7. So that's why I don't really regret doing it. But if you're not really looking to rank and you just want the Bruce mount as fast as you can get it, then don't open any of your purses, because eventually you'll get to this quest and then you can just open them all together. And by the time you get to this quest, you'll probably have enough purses on you to just complete it all. Next up is the Supersoul Splinters. This one is easy. This comes from Rumbles. How you do a rumble is you can either start it, but if you start it, you want to make sure that people are here and they're fighting. And so you can do it that way, or if you're already in queue to fight, you're technically eligible to enter the rumble if someone else starts a rumble. So no matter what, you have to be kind of queued in into the fight. And these are just group fights. A lot of them involve just running from the mob until the timer ends, pretty much. Some others you can just kill them normally. And so all you really gotta do for this quest is just do 3 rumbles. 3 rumble wins will get you 3 Supersoul Splinters. Okay, so next up we have the precious 13-tooth goggle gear. Well, for starters, you gotta go get your challenge card. So you're gonna go buy your GG Engineering challenge card. And then all you do is just win the battle and you'll get the item. So next up we have the Fizzy Spring goggle experiment. This one, I was actually amazed I got this one done because I had gotten into a brawl and I died during it, and I'd used the goggle and it instantly completed before the brawl even began. So yeah, so that was pretty cool. I didn't even have to really do a legit fight there for that to complete. Okay, so once that is done, you're going to be invited to the VIP lounge. This one I was instantly able to go because since I'd opened all those bags earlier, I was ranking up to actually get enough bags for that one quest. So you do need to be rank 6 to get in here. So if you're not rank 6 yet, just do a couple more brawls, and once you get the rank 6, you can do this quest. So this one is pretty easy. All you gotta do is just buy a bottle of money bra, buy a round of drinks for everyone. That's from Iolani. And then you'll also buy Amberseed Bun, and you will hit a player while in the lounge. So you have to be still in the lounge and, you know, just hit a player. I found the best way was hit them while they're, you know, battling.
You need something?
Work complete. Speak quickly. Careful out there.
Once you're done that, you'll be sent to put up a sign in Stormwind. Since the trade center is pretty close to the brawl area, I just put it over there. But I guess you could do it even closer and just like walk out of the brawl and just get in the city and post the sign and run back. But I like to post it in busy areas though, so that's why I chose the trade.
Quickly, quickly. quickly.
Okay, so next up is what was my favorite part of this whole deal. So, you know, just to make it so you can see exactly what goes on in here, I'm going to be quiet for this next section. But the trial begins after all this is done, and yeah, you are on a stand in front of a jury, and it was a pretty cool part of this whole murder mystery.
May your days be long, your hardships.
Okay, so that was fun. And as you may have noticed, we have been framed. So at this point, you are going to Area 52 in Outlands. And this was really easy. I thought it was going to be a lot of flying, but the guy's literally right in the town that you have a flight path to. So yeah, you just go there and he'll send you back. This is actually one of the last parts. All we gotta do now is fight one more guy in the Brawlers Guild, and then we get the mount.
Need assistance?
Work complete.
Alrighty then. Hey! Be seeing you.
Okay, so when you get back to the Brawlers Guild, you do not need to get a card. The card's mystery, and it's already in the system. So all you do is just talk to the guy that you always talk to start the fights. And there'll be an option to do a mystery challenge. And then, yeah, so you just fight this guy. At this point, we're just killing this guy, and then we get the mount. And what I'll do is we will head outside of this brawl to show off the mount, because I can't mount up in the Brawlers Guild. It's a pretty obvious reason.
Good health.
Get on with it. We are done here.
Here is the mount, guys. I really love this mount. I wasn't sure if I'd be fond of the Bruce mount, to be honest. I was interested, but then I wasn't interested enough to have done it when it first came out, right? So my interest was there, and then it just kind of slid away. But now that I have it, I would highly suggest it. Bruce is an awesome mount, and he chomps for his special. Like, you don't get much more awesome than that. So, with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you get the Bruce questline done. the murder mystery was really cool. I hope they do something like this again. I thought it was a lot of fun to do this, and yeah. So that concludes this video, and this is actually one of my most recent mounts. So I just did this one last week. So this is pretty recent for me. And yeah, that's all I got. So hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.